Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
Okay, guys, this concept is very important. I felt so many times like many people have a misunderstanding about the code coverage with something else. So I think this is the right time to resolve all of your confusion. And in fact, if you know something which you would like to share with me, in fact, I can learn from you. So now the question is, what is code coverage? Basically, this is being used most of the time release manager. Okay, so what is code coverage? So here code coverage is a process. No, okay, code coverage is a process to know what is the percentage. Think about it. Percentage of code has been tested through various mode. Various mode. Percentage of code has been tested through various mode. This various mode can be manual testing or automated testing. Okay, so that is called code coverage. I'll give you some example. Let's understand. There is a 100 class file is there in the one project, which is having, let's say, 100 feature on random basis. Now, this 100 class file, 100 feature which you have, now you run this applications in your, let's say, Tomcat or something like that. And then finally you run the JUnit unit testing and then acceptance testing like Selenium, JUnit means this one. What do you say? Uh, a JUnit, acceptance Selenium. So like that you run. Now you want to know out of 100 class, out of 100 features, what are the percentage of the code has been tested? Whether it's been tested 40% or 60% or 80% or 90%. What exactly? I want to know which code is not tested. Simple. What percentage of code not tested? That is the things I want to know. So do not mistake code coverage with the functional testing. Mind it, code coverage is not a functional testing. Code coverage is not a functional testing. That's the reason we do that code coverage at the end of it. So ultimately, what you can get to know, code coverage will tell you what is the percentage of the code has been tested through various mode. Let's understand a little bit of pictorially one more time. So here, if you see here, this is the, let's say 10 class are there. Let's say 100 class. 100 feature. Okay. So here 100 class, which we have. And now you want to know code coverage. So here code coverage. So now let's say this is the acceptance testing, Selenium and all you have written. So let's say you have hundreds of tests, hundreds of feature, and let's say you have one test cases to run one feature. So let's say you run 60 test cases. Think about it. 60 test cases. So what would be that coverage percentage?
Yeah, 60%.
60%. Very simple logic. So that means here your coverage is 60%. That means 40% of the test cases either you don't have or you have not written or you have not performed. Let's look at this way. Here, let's say you have hundreds of classes and you run X number of test cases. Think simple. Hundreds of classes and you have run entire test cases, all of which. And coverage is giving 30% only. What does that mean?
70% still not covered.
70% of the test code, code of this functionality is not been covered at all. 70% of that code has not. That means there is a loopholes in the testing process. Remember the SonarQube sessions I used to tell you, like SonarQube is a quality management tool for the code quality code and then test quality. So your quality of the test is not good. How do you get to know? Using the code coverage tools. So now you have understood, guys, what is a code coverage? All of you? All of you?
Yeah.
Now there's one more, guys, keyword which is being used, which is called test coverage. There's one more keyword which is being used, which is called test coverage. Now, what is a test coverage? Guys, what happens? Let me explain you using the same method. Let's say you have 100 class and you have 40 test cases and each one is having for testing one class. Simple. It's a round figure I'm giving you to understand that. One class, one test cases, one class, it will test. Here we have 100 class. Now, if you run the all 40, see here, I am running all 40 test cases on the source code, on the applications. So what will be the code coverage? What will be the code coverage? %40. Correct, na?
Yeah.
But next one is test coverage. What is a test coverage? You know, test coverage will be 100%. Why? Why? Think and tell me. Test coverage would be 100%. Why? Any comments? Because test coverage is a process. Hear me out. Test coverage is a process in which you will get to know how many total test cases you had and how much you run it. Yes. Sometimes what happens, we have 10,000 of test cases. but I want to know how much you have run for this. So that is called test coverage. But how much of the code has been covered through that testing, that is called code coverage. Are you understanding or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now guys, I have a total 40 test cases. And now this time I will run 20 test cases because of lack of time. So in that case, what will be your code coverage? 20%, very
20%.
poor.
Yeah.
But what would be the test coverage?
50%.
50%. Yes, you guys got it. So guys, this is a code coverage. How much code has been covered using the testing process? I want to know. Let me tell you, it's not functionality testing. It's just how much of code has been tested. Whether it's a fail or pass, I don't care. Fail and pass is a part of the functional testing. They will take care of it. But I want to know, let's say I'm a testing guy, okay? And you are my manager. And you say, Rajesh, tell me, have you completed the testing? And I said, yes, sir, I have completed the testing. I have tested all the features. Then my manager said, okay, no problem. Let me find out the test code coverage. And code coverage telling me 60% of the only of the code has been covered. That means I'm lying. Correct, no? That means I'm lying. And that means I'm releasing the product which has not been tested thoroughly. All the scenarios, all the part, all the code, all the functionality, all the lines, all the method, all the class, all the jar. Are you understanding or not? Guys?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So that means, so you got caught, I got caught, and I have to fix what? I have to do what, I have to write a more test cases for it. I cannot lie. Test coverage, code coverage will not lie. How come? I'll tell you how it works. I'll tell you. But code coverage, I think, is under your control. Test coverage, let's say you have 100, 500, I'd hardly care. Because whatever you have run, sometime you might not run everything. You will categorize the test cases in a category 1, which is important, category 2, not important, category 3. So like that, would like to know test coverage. So for that, now the question is how it works. So guys, it's a process to know percentage, mind it here, percentage of the cases has been test cases has been used in testing. That's called test coverage. Now guys, here next thing is how this works. That is important one. That is important one. Okay, so step number 1, guys. Step number 1, what you need to do, there is a one code. Step number 1, we call it instrumentation. Okay, instrumentations. What is this instrumentation is? So basically you need to instrument your code with one of the code coverage tool. One of the code coverage tool. What are the tools? I'll talk about little. You have to instrument. Instrument means what? You have to add some of the code which is provided by code coverage tool in your each code. Actually, each line, each file, you have to add that code. Yeah, this you will not run in the production server. Understand that, because this is for the pre-prod only. And after that, you will run step 2, package instrumented code, instrumented applications or code, whatever you want to call it. Step number 3, load that application with app server. Step number 4, start acceptance testing or manual testing, whatever it is. So see what happens. Look at this. Look at this here. This is a JVM. I'm just talking about the in terms of JVM. Okay, JVM is Java Virtual Machine. And in this, what you have this application jar. Okay, and this application is instrumented. Mind it here. Instrumented. One application file, two application file, three application file, just for the sake of discussion. Now there is one code coverage tool will be there, CC. Okay. What happens when you run the acceptance testing? Acceptance testing you run from the outside. It will check the feature number 1. So whenever you check the line, code, method, whatever it is, this instrumented code which is inserted in each code, they will send the data to code coverage. See that beauty. And stating that this line, this method has been covered or not. This code coverage will store the data in some data file. And this will continue till you complete the acceptance testing. And after that, end of it, this data file, you can create a proper HTML report and which will have which package, percentage, which class, which method, which line, everything you get it. This application and this code coverage tool is running in the same JVM. So that can be possible. Did you understand that or not? All of you? Guys? Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
So guys, this is the start 80. Instrument this code package, load that app. Load CC tool. Start the, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Start acceptance testing or manual testing. Get a data file and convert into reports. So guys, that is the things which typically we do in the all the code coverage. Now guys, the question is, okay, fine. What are the code coverage tool we have? So guys, depends on the technology because you understand that they will run in your runtime environment only. So for that, I have one location which will help you. This one. Though it's not up to date, I developed this one 3 years. I need to update sometime, but it will give you good information. Let's say if you're Java, then code coverage will be Jacoco or Kobuchura. That will be code coverage. If you have a .NET, then NCover. See here, code coverage, .cover or NCover. If you have some other technology, let's say Python, then code coverage is coverage itself, named with the coverage itself. And if you have a Ruby, then it is a RSpec. If you have a Node, then you have a Mocha. So guys, different tools which we have in a different programming language to find out the code coverage reports. Now we will focus on Jacoco. Everyone understood this?
Yes.
So guys, I'm going to directly set up the environment. First of all, install JDK and Java Home and all this thing. We all have done it multiple times. So I'm not explaining you the steps. Second thing is install Maven and set the path. This we have Done it. Install Maven and set the path. Okay. Third thing what you have to do is download the source code. This you can do manually also, but I'm not showing manually. Maven is easier way. So download a source code with Jacoco enabled. And fourth thing is run a test coverage. And fifth thing is review our results. So this is the 5 things you have to do. Out of this is already done in my laptop. You know that. This is also done in my laptop. You know that. Download the source code. Let me get it. I will share with you the source code. Please look at my screen only, guys. So here, Jacoco. So here is not the other projects, other. And Jacoco. So multiple examples are there. I'm thinking which one to use it. Let's use this one. Huh. Let's use this one. So I'm putting that the URL in the chat window, I mean in the notes also. So you can check it out. Now what I will do, look at my screen guys very carefully. I'm going to download this. So what I'm going to do, CMD, CD, E drive I want to go, MKDIR, CC I'm creating, go to the CC. I'm inside that. You can see that this directory is very empty. No files. I'm going to clone this file, git clone, and here, enter. Okay, now if you see here, this file, you have everything. This project, you have everything. So here you have a source code underneath, and here you have a test cases also, sample test cases. Okay, this is the one test cases. If you go to the source code, this is the one source code, not too many. Now, where is the Jacoco, by the way? So guys, Jacoco is a tool which will be downloaded using Maven. So here, look at this here. This is the pom.xml. And here you see we are downloading the Jacoco plugin, org Jacoco Maven plugin. So you have to go to the location which is here. repo.maven.apache.org here, and org Jacoco, org Jacoco, and what is this? Jacoco Maven plugin. Here it is. Here all this version, which version? 0.78, which is somewhere this one. So now this file will be used in this. So this jar file will be loaded just like I said, right? This jar file will be loaded in this location only. And this source code need to be instrumented, which I said here. See here. But you know what is the beauty of the Jacoco? The beauty of the Jacoco is they instrument the source code dynamic way on the fly itself. But if you use the this one code coverage, Kobuchura, then it will have to manually instrument first and then load it. Okay, so here I will have this one, this is a Jacoco is being downloaded, and this and all is not needed, and done. So guys, everything you have in place. Now I'm going to run this. So CD, look at my screen here. MVN, I will run install. It will do everything. MVN install will compile, test, package, run the acceptance test cases, run the coverage, and then generate the reports also, everything. See here, this is the compilation. This is the testing. This is the report. This is the packaging. This is the coverage. Now here, Jacoco will create data file. The data file will be exec file. So let me show you. So done, target. Where is the data file? This is the one. This is the data file. Where is the data? Which data file? Remember, this will write all the test cases in the data file, right? This data file is exec. And from there, Maven has used the plugin to create a, see here, to create a HTML reports. So here loading execution data file at this location, and there analyzed this bundle, and then report got created already with that code. Let's look at the coding. So where is the site? Jacoco index.html. So guys, now you want to know, here is the source code. Let me go to that. Let me show you. There's only one class, bank Java. So here you have this is a package com.bogo, and here you have a class bank account. Okay, bank account, which is a class name, which is C here, class name, bank account. Now in a bank account, how many method you have? So you have one method and two method. So let's check at bank account. See, one method, two method, debit and bank account. See here, debit method, bank account method. I want to know that coverage, how many coverage has happened for debit? 81%. How much of the bank account? 100%. So there was a test which was in the test directory which got executed and tested this functionality. And then you got the coverage report, missed, complexity, lines, and method 1, 1, and 2. So this is, by the way, the project is damn small, so you are not getting the very attractive dashboard. But if you have so many jars, so many classes, so many methods and all, you will love this dashboard. So guys, this is a way. So where is the lacking here? What is the problem here? So debit need to be used more. Here we missed the instruction, missed the branches, missed one, and like that. Simple. So now this what do you say? This information will be accessed by release manager, and he will guide to all of you, stating that okay, you need to do the more testing, or you need to run the more, you need to write a more test cases also. Remember where to find out? Under the site directory of target. Where is the data file? This one. Guys, now did you understand Jacoco code coverage and the one of the tools in the code coverage which is called Jacoco?
Yes.
Rajesh, can you show us the report once? What is the meaning of this missed branches? What does that mean?
So branches means right now there's no branches here, but here in the test cases we define which branches this code is coming from. So right now this is confusing for you.
To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 3D99 plan and grow your skills immensely.
But again, in the Jacoco, those branches specifications are there. So you can decide those stuff.
Okay.
Here you have a source file. See, this is a Java. Here you have a classes. How many sessions you got it? Here you have, see here. As part of my testing process, these are the sessions got accessed, got initialized to get those stuff. This is the machine, start time, dump time. Everything you have it here. This is a damn small reports and almost nothing, but if you do in the real time, you will have a lots of meaningful information. They will tell you which line also is not added. So here there's a small code. So here lines 4 got missed. So line number 4 line got missed, actually not line number 4 line got missed. Sorry. Debit, you had a total 4 line. Let me show you here. Debit 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 lines. So this is not considered. So 1, 2, 3, 4 line. And out of that, how many missed? 0. Method 1. Okay, guys. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you, each one of you, in your desktop, install JDK, Java Home. I think everyone have it already. Minimum 8. JDK 8 we need it. Okay. And then install Maven and set a path. Download the source code from here. Run the test coverage. How? MBN install, which will do everything, and review the results under target directory. Okay, guys. So I'm updating these notes now. Any questions before that, guys?
Please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.